I am starting with a new chapter. It is the second chapter of 10th standard, The Thief Story. And this thief story is written by Ruskin Bond, right? And this thief story is written by Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond was a very big writer, a very big writer. He is an Indian author. He was a writer from 1994. He is an Indian author of British descent, right? He is an Indian author of British descent. He lives with his he lives he lives with his adopted family in London, in Landior, in Landior, in Missouri, Landior in Missouri, India. So here, Ruskin Bond was living in Missouri in India. The Indian Council for Child Education has recognized his role for the growth of children literature in India. So Ruskin Bond was famous, and he is from North India, Missouri, and he got the prize for his work related to the children. Whatever he is writing for the children, right? And he got a Sahitya Academy Award in 1992 for Our Trees Still Grow in Dehra. So he got the Sahitya Academy Award for writing Our Trees Still Grow in Dehra for his published work in English. He was awarded the Padam Shri in 1999 and Padma Bhushan in 2014. So he got many awards. He got awards, Sahitya Academy Award, Padam Shri, Padma Bhushan. Padam Shri got 1999, Padma Bhushan he got 2014 for his work. For his work. I was a still I was a still thief when I met Anil. I'm going to start. There are characters are there. We need to keep in mind the characters, and we will going to complete this lesson very nicely. Okay, let's start. So I is what? Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond himself is a character. Okay, right. The name of the chapter is Thief Story. A thief means a person in India. We ask it's a chore story. I was still a thief when I met, which means the Ruskin Bond himself is a character and he was a thief. So he's saying that I was still a thief when I met the Anil. Anil is the another character. So he's saying when I met Anil, I was still a thief. And though only 15 years old, I was experienced and fairly successful hand. So he's saying that Ruskin Bond, when he met to the Anil, he was a thief, and he was just 15 years old, and he was very well experienced as a thief. Clear? As a thief. Anil was watching a wrestling match when I approached him. So when first time when he met to the Anil, he was looking a TV. He was watching a TV, and he was watching a wrestling match at his home. He was about 25 years old, a tall guy, a lean fellow, and he looked easygoing, kind, and simple enough for my purpose. I hadn't had much luck of late and thought I might be able to get into the young man's confidence. So for Ruskin Bond, alright, for Ruskin Bond, it is very, very easy for him. For Ruskin Bond, when he met Anil was watching a TV, and it is very easy for the Ruskin Bond, which means a thief, to fool him very easily. He was 25 years old, he was a lean fellow, he was a nice guy. So here he is saying that it is very easy for me to steal him because he was looking easygoing person. I can I can I can easily going to be steal him while talking with him. So here you look a bit of a wrestler yourself, I said. So this Ruskin Bond said to him when he met first, he said, "You are looking like a wrestler, a wrestler. You look like a wrestler. A little flattery helps in making friends." So here he said to the Anil that Anil was watching a TV and he said, "You are looking like a wrestler." Then he responded, Anil responded, "So do you? So do you?" Okay, so then uh, when he said you are looking like a wrestler, so he responded, "Okay, do you want to fight with me?" Which put me off for a moment because at that time I was rather thin. So it actually makes him afraid because at that time this thief was a thin person. So here, well, well, what's your name? I said modestly, "I do wrestler a bit." So then after that, he responded, "I also do a wrestler a bit. But what's your name? What's your name?" Then, what's your name? I said modestly, "And I do wrestler a bit. What's your name?" So then he asked, Anil asked, "What's your name?" Then he said, "Hari Singh." I lied. I took a new name every month. That kept me ahead of the police and my former employers. So when Anil asked him, "What's your name?" then thief responded, "My name is Hari Singh." So here he's saying like he is lying. He is giving the wrong name every time to escape the police and escape the former employers. Former employers means he is going to many houses and stealing them. So that's why he's changing his name every time. And after this introduction, Anil talked about the well oiled wrestler who was grunting, lifting, throwing each other about. So, after this basic talk, basic conversation, the Anil said to me, which means the thief, Anil said to the thief that look at that wrestler who was making a sound, grunting, throwing. I didn't have much to say. Anil walked away and I followed casually. And then after that, Anil talking about the TV, what he was watching. And after that, I didn't have much to talk with that. So Anil had moved from the TV, moved away from the TV, and he walked, and I also walked behind him. Hello again. Then after that, Anil said to me that Anil said to the thief, "Hello." I gave him my most appealing smile. "I want to work for you," I said. Then he said hello again. Then I said, "I want to work for you." Then after that, a thief said, "I want to work at your house, work for you." But I can't. Then he responded, "But I can't pay you." Then Anil said to the thief that "I'm not going to give you the money. I don't have money. I can't pay you." Then after that, the thief thought that over for a minute. The thief thought for a minute. Perhaps I had misjudged by man. By man. I asked, "Can you feed me? Can you cook?" I asked, "Can you feed me?" Then after that, he responded like, "Can you give me?" Then after the thief responded to Anil, "Can you give me food?" Then he said, "Yes, if you cook." "I can cook." I lied again. Then after that, he responded like, "I can cook," and that also was a liar. He he lied. he can cook. I'm stopping here. We will continue. So in this story till now we have understood there are two characters are there. The one is a thief, another one is the Anil. The thief wanted to work with this Anil because he found Anil was a Anil was an easygoing person and it is very easy for him to steal him. And first time when he met to him, he saw he was the Anil was watching a TV, and he started having a conversation, and he was asking, "Can I work for you?" Then he said, "I cannot pay you." Then he responded, "I can cook." Like he said, "You if you can like yeah, can you give me the food?" Then he said, "If you can cook, then I will take you at my home for work." Okay, I'm stopping there. We will continue in the next video. Thanks for listening me.